Hello, welcome to my program on performance management. My name is Bob Seshadri, and today we are going to talk. Our subject is working with employees. Managers think that they have a pretty good idea about what their employees are doing and need to be doing. If not, they start by studying the individual's job description and explaining the details to him or her. Or this will happen if the job descriptions are available in the first place. They simply tell their employees what they need to do, and at the end of the year, they let them know how they fared. A big issue with this approach is that it does not work. Let me explain. Managers' perspective on the work differs from that of the employees, but they complement each other. When you and your employees combine your knowledge, you improve performance. Involve employees as equal contributors, not only in the entire management process, but during the performance planning itself, during performance reviews, and problem solving. Involving employees during a problem solving process makes them feel valued, and that is essential if you want them to be active and enthused. Not only will this make the best use of the resources and the best use of information, but it will tell an employee that you value their knowledge. Involvement also builds a sense of ownership and makes the employee become really active. Give special treatment to your experienced staff. Don't rely on your perspective. As general managers, we are often too removed from the details of the job to grasp the source of workshop problems. Learn to treat employees, the experienced ones, as experts on their jobs unless it's proven otherwise. You need not act on all their suggestions, but instead of dismissing them outright, take the trouble of stating why you think it may not work. And if you think it works, go right ahead and implement it and give the employee the credit. Do not rely on your perspective alone while assessing why things have gone wrong. Ask your employee for their perspective. It could be different. Equip employees with enough information about their goals and challenges your team faces. That helps them connect to their own goals and work with their respective teams and departments. It allows them to be active, valuable, and informed partners. Use more open ended questions when you're talking to them. Ask a question like why? Why did it happen? What do you think? These are then with such questions that start from why, what, when, so on, the employee is forced to speak more. He will come out with more issues. He has the freedom to talk. And they will, at such points, they even come out with their woes and listen to it. First, hear their contribution and follow by placing your thoughts on the table, not the other way around. Help them self evaluate by asking questions about their goals and objectives and their performance. The worst thing is, please don't ask for their participation and ignore what the employee says. Make it a habit to listen first and make sure the employee knows that you're listening. Respond by acknowledging the employee's contribution with your understanding to clarify any misunderstanding and state your perspective. When necessary, commit to action and then follow through on your commitment. There is a need for you to be one with the employee. And, and at this let me tell you a story. At a shopping mall in Muscat during during Ramadan in somewhere in 2000, I noticed the display of our cars was not up to the mark, and the sales and marketing staff were yet to arrive at the location. I tried to push a car to get into the kind of position that I wanted it to go to when I suddenly heard a voice behind me. It says, "Want some help, Bob?" I was startled. I looked behind me, and who do I see but the chairperson of the company, Mr. Hani Zubair, offering to push the car along with me. And before I could say anything, he had rolled up his sleeves and he was helping me get the car into position. And then I noticed this gentleman during my tenure working. He would walk around talking to staff, be it the workshop worker, would it be the parts staff or sales staff. He'd walk all over the premises, talk to them, ask them about their families, about their welfare, and ask them about their suggestions. That's a place I learned the art of managing business by walking about. I call it MBWA, a better form, a improved version of an MBA. Interacting with my staff did me a world of good. It also did our staff a world of good. Our perspective on work differed, and talking to each other helped us see each other's point of view. And our joint knowledge improved performance. One day during my walkabout, I came across one of our parts staff, and he mentioned the time being wasted by our workshop staff in collecting the products and going back to his station to do the job. Together, we saved 60 minutes per day. 60 minutes per day. Multiply by that by the number of working days per week, per month, and in a year, and yes, you will see that we made substantial savings. View your relationship with your employee as a partnership. That's all for today. More later. Bye for now.